Welcome back to the Bleghcast Reacts. I'm Matt.
And I'm Jeff.
And today, once again, we have I'm familiar with this band a little bit, but this is more, once again, kind of your wheelhouse.
Yeah, so 3 in a row today. Well, so far that we filmed, I've chosen, So today we're going to be doing the Haarp Machine Bleak. Haarp Machine only had one album from 2012, so it's been a decade, but they've released singles here and there within the last few years. And they're another one of these metal bands that kind of similar to Bloodywood. They have Indian, they all add Indian instruments like percussive, drums, and then sitar sounds sometimes. So it's kind of on the same theme of what we're we've been doing this week and since Bloodywood came out and stuff like that. So I've always liked their debut album, but they just over the years they just never really consistently put things out because of band member changes and stuff like that. So this is one of the first singles that's come out recently in a while. So we'll see what happens.
Have you listened to the single at all?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, exciting.
Nope. Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Let's do it. So sitar sound.
Yeah. And then I just like that guitar. That
it's very technical music.
Yeah.
That was an interesting noise. Ooh. Oh. The guitarist likes to do that ping pong thing with his guitars.
Yeah. That was like a ghastly scream, just almost like he didn't have enough air, but it was cool. Oh.
That bass, kind of smooth sounding.
But that pause, I think they're going to do something big. This is nice. I was just expecting a
big chord or something.
Yeah, something real big.
It might be coming.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Usually they do like an octave lower.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll move it an octave down. I like that. It's almost like an R&B thing.
That ooh kind of reminded me of Issues.
Yeah.
Almost a little bit.
Yeah. Computer malfunction. Ooh. I was expecting that to be the end.
Yeah.
Rather than this like outro thing. What I like about these drums, that like bendy.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
For not having listened to a new single in a long time, I think that was pretty cool.
Yeah. It was interesting. I wasn't expecting, well, the way that intro was, I wasn't expecting him to come off singing.
Yeah.
I knew that they sung a little bit, but I was expecting like the growling and the screaming to start it off and then have them trickle in with the singing. So it was an interesting choice to start off with just singing. It took me by surprise, which I think was added a layer there, because if you're expecting one thing and they do something else and they do it well, then it makes it a little bit more enjoyable.
Yeah. So were you not expecting like the singing to be so like prevalent in the song, or just for it to start?
I didn't.
As early
No,
as it did?
yeah, just the way that the guitars were and the riff. I was expecting them to come in with but it with that like soft singing. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. They what I really like is that it's still true to what those types of vocal runs that they do, that they've done in the past. And it kind of sounds similar to the old singer, because I think he's had some like band replacement. So like the guitarist is the one that plays all those other instruments, like the sitar and the percussive things.
Okay.
And I remember in when I went to music school for college, we tried out some of those instruments, like those drums, and like I like that bendy part that those drums make. So like when you hit the middle of it, you have to like use this part of your hand to like push it forward.
Yeah.
To make the surface of the drum smaller, so it like pitches up. So it's an interesting way to.
It's like you're like it. Sheet metal. When you do this, you get that noise.
Yeah. And I remember this specifically, like people struggling with the drum. And then when I tried it, I did it like on my first try, and they're like, I think we've got a student. I think we could teach him something. So that I was like, oh, well, you know. But I'm glad that they retained the technicality and everything. Those other instruments are still very prevalent. Sitar. I was almost expecting like a sitar solo at that one part, like at that outro, but I don't know if it's meant as like a soloing instrument, or if it's meant for just kind of that drone sound. Like you just, because usually when you play it, you go like, you're not really like strumming it like this. It's just kind of, I don't really know what it's intended for other than that, but
we might have to try and find a sitar solo
if
they have one.
If they have one, yeah. But piano at the end also.
Yeah. And it had that like warm bass, but they added like a little bit of a crunch, like an Oreo cookie.
Yeah, vanilla or golden Oreo.
Sure,
those are my favorite. Okay, that's all. Yeah, that's all I got. I enjoyed it. Thumbs up for me.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. This part right here, though.
Oh yeah.
That was almost a little bit too much.
So I mentioned in the last video my migraine, and it's getting better. Sometimes when I get migraine auras,
that's what they look like.
That's what they look like.
Okay,
they look like lightning, rainbow, and they move not like your whole vision, but it's like the bottom of my eye, and you can see it going like this.
Yeah.
And then like floating, moving around.
Wow.
And as soon as I see that, I'm like, Excedrin, because I know it's coming, because I always see that first. So I'm feeling better.
That's good.
Feeling better. So, all right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. See ya.